know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Bright Cellars is the monthly wine club that matches you with wine that you'll love. Get started by taking the Taste Palette quiz to see your personalized matches. Now, Bright Cellars matches you with wines from all over the world, curated to your taste buds. They are focused on finding unique hidden gems from small vineyards all over the world. And with hundreds of private label wines, you'll be able to try a new wine you've never tasted before. All you need to do is take their 7-question quiz so they can gather your taste preferences and deliver wines you're guaranteed to love. Each box is completely unique to your taste palette, meaning no box is ever the same. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle that outline the tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temperatures, and its origins. Wine wisdom cards help show you how to store and open your wine, keeping it tasting fresh for longer. Now, all SweetpeaDiaries viewers will get 60% off your first purchase by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks again to Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring this video. All right, guys, take 2. Welcome back to the SweetpeaDiaries. It's your girl, Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the SweetpeaDiaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video. Most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Queen April is in the building. Famous producers, Deion Sanders, T the Goddess, Michelle Lane, K Monique, Chef Caramel, Mimi Twin, Michelle Lane. I said Michelle Lane. The Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily. Sephora has entered the chat. Who else is here? You know this is take 2. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Tam Darby is back. Everybody is back. Yes, we are back. We are back because we got to talk about this, okay? Now, last night we did a video and I gave the tea about Tasha K wanting to pay this $220,000. Now, we thought that it was $220,000 over the course of a 20 quarter period, right? And we thought that she was saying that she wanted to pay $220,000 every quarter. Well, that's not what it is, honey. That's not what it is. She wants to pay a total of $220,000. She wants Cardi B to take that $220K and be done with it. What's up, Angel Heart? She's saying, this is all I got. This is all I got. So take this and be done. So really what that equals, in the beginning, she wants to do $4,500 and then it's supposed to step up to another amount, then another amount. And we're going to go over. Hey, Riverbend. And we're going to go over that. Because, honey, I tried to give, like I said, I tried to give XXL they little flowers and read the tea from their article. But, honey, they didn't have it right. Okay. and the Breakfast Club didn't have it right. Because I had listened to Charlamagne and Envy had gave that tea. So they didn't have it right. Okay. So let's get this cracking. Let me share my screen and so you guys can see, because it's not $4,500 over 60 months. Now, let me show y'all this proposed plan. So this is according to allhiphop.com. All right. They have this article. Okay. Now let me know if y'all can see it. Okay. Now, according to the paperwork, Tasha K's attorney said, it is the purpose of this Chapter 11 to propose a feasible plan that will pay the Cardi B judgment to the best of Tasha K's ability, consistent with the limited net income available to fund a plan, which debtor projects to be a monthly amount of $6,500, Tasha K's attorney wrote. So let's break that statement down right quick. So what they're saying right here, they're proposing this plan, and they are saying that the limited net income available to fund a plan is a monthly amount of $6,500. So they're saying that she only brings in $6,500 a month. She's able to use her net income available of $6,500 to fund a plan to pay back her debt. Last year, a jury awarded roughly $4 million to Cardi B in her lawsuit against Tasha K. The Atlantic Records artist sued the vlogger for defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Tasha K, whose real name is LaTasha Kibi, repeatedly claimed that she could not pay this debt. Now, earlier this year, she filed for bankruptcy after losing an appeal in this case. Tasha K offered to pay $220,239.20 to Cardi B in the bankruptcy plan. Tasha K sought to make the payments over 20 quarters. So if you have 20 quarters, there are 4 quarters in a year. All right? 4 quarters in a year. This is not monthly. 4 quarters in a year, okay? She has a limited net monthly income of $6,500. Out of that $6,500 monthly, she wants to pay quarterly payments of $4,500, totaling $18,000 over the first 4 quarters. So over the first 4 quarters, which is the first 4 over the first 4, there are 4 quarters. So there are 4 months in every quarter. So the first 4 quarters would be, how many months is that? 1, the first 4 quarters, 1, 2, 3. So that would be 1 quarter 4. So if there's 4, so that would be 12, right? The first 4 quarters, that's 12 months. There's 4 quarters in a year. So is that correct? Let's just let's just do the math. Okay. Because I mean, this is ridiculous. This plan is ridiculous. But before we start doing the math, this is what she totally wants to do. She wants to do $4,500 over the first 4 quarters, which is going to equal $18,000. The payments would increase to $12,000 over the next 12 quarters for a total of $144,000. And then the amount would finally jump to $15,000 per quarter, a $60,000 total for the last 4 quarters. Now, all of this jumping the fuck around, it's all going to equal $220,000 by the time it's all over with. Okay. I mean, basically, I don't know why she didn't just do, hey, 220,000, this amount monthly, boom, that's it. She's making this all difficult by
this many quarters, we're going to do this amount, then we're going to do this, then we're going to jump to this. That's ridiculous. It's confusing as hell, and it makes no sense. No matter how you try to break this shit out and make it look, it only gonna equal 220,000. No matter how, you know how people try to count the 20s fast. They count them backwards to try to make it look like it's more 20s. No, ma'am. No matter how you count this shit up and how you slice and dice it, it's only gonna equal $220,000. Okay. So that's how she wants to do it. She wants to start with quarterly payments of $4,500. That's going to total $18,000 over the first 4 quarters. The payments would then increase to $12,000 over the next 12 quarters. That's going to be a total of $144,000. Then the amount would finally jump to $15,000 per quarter, a $60,000 per quarter for the last 4 quarters. So I'm just like, ma'am, that ain't nothing. $3.8 million. Let me get my calculator. I'm getting my calculator. Okay, so let me, because I'm pretty sure after you add all that up, that is the 220,000, 18,000. That's 144. Let's see. 18 plus 144. Yep. That's the 220,000. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So this plan has to go in front of Cardi B. Now it says that Cardi has not responded to Tasha K's proposed plan. On August 8th, 2023, Cardi B filed an adversary complaint against Tasha under the 523A6 code, the bankruptcy code, and it was stating that non-dischargeability of any debt for willful and malicious injury by the debtor to any other entity or to the property of another entity, that you can't file bankruptcy. So basically, she filed that motion asking that this debt be removed from the bankruptcy because it was a malicious and willful act. Tasha K also owes $84,000 to the IRS and roughly $40,000 to the Georgia Department of Revenue. Her other creditors include American Express, Bank of America, and Progressive. The goddamn car insurance people. Okay. So my thing is, when she put forth this plan, like we talked about last night, she put forth this plan. It's going to go before Cardi B and the other creditors on October, I think it was October 23rd, sometime in October, late October. So then they have the right to either, approve, reject, deny, whatever it is that they want to do. Now, like I said, Cardi B is the only person that really has an interest in this. Like the other debtors, the other creditors, they're not really invested like Cardi is. So I can't see them, whatever plan she put forth to settle their debt, I can't see them turning it down. Because most of the time, creditors, they just want to get some form of payment. By the time you get to a bankruptcy, that's what a bankruptcy is there for. The bankruptcy is to help the debtor, help the person get out of this debt, and it's to, get them organized so that it's not such a burden. They're not running from the debt anymore. They're restructuring it. They're taking matters, they're being responsible, so it's designed to try to help the person. Cardi B is a person that has an extreme interest. She has an extreme, stake in this because of what was done to her publicly. So like I said last night, If she were to accept this, or this were to be uh the trustees or whoever were to approve this, this would be a blow for Cardi B, because Tasha K still continues to troll her. She still continues indirectly to say that the things that she said about her in this lawsuit and the defamatory comments that she made, she still tries to say that they're true, right? So the 220,000 is for Tasha K and Cardi B. It's not for all the debtors, it's just for Cardi. That's what it looks like to me. All right? Because she said that she's going to Nikki is like, blah blah blah, you're on your own. Because if I'm reading it correctly, it says it is the purpose of this chapter 11 to propose a feasible plan that will pay the Cardi B judgment to the best of the debtor's ability, consistent with the limited net income available to fund a plan. Okay. So this is targeted towards this judgment. So the 220,000, this is just for the $3.8 million judgment. Everything else that she owes the other creditors, she's going to have to pay them outside of this. So this is what she proposes to give Cardi B. Okay. This is not even half. I don't even know what percentage this is. This has to be like 1%, 2%. I don't even know what the percentage is of this. I can't see this being accepted, but stranger things have happened. I can't even say what the courts would do. Because if you think about it, when you look at this, right, this is a lot of money. This judgment, $3.8 million, is a lot of money to owe someone. You don't owe a company. You don't owe the IRS. This is you owing another person for malicious statements that you made about this person. So you don't owe the bank. You don't owe a company. You owe Cardi B, another woman. So I can't even imagine what the trustees, the judges, what they could even be thinking about this, right? Because they know it would be impossible for her to pay this if they don't step in and intervene and allow something. And then on the other hand, are they going to stick with the law? Because the law says that this type of lawsuit, this is not acceptable under a bankruptcy. This is not dischargeable. Are they going to go with the law, or are they going to make an exception and feel sorry for Tasha K because they know that she cannot possibly pay a $3.8 million judgment? And if they don't intervene, she's going to go broke. She's going to owe Cardi B for the rest of her life. They know that. They know if they do not intervene and do something, she is not going to be able to pay this. So my thing is, you were given an opportunity. Tasha K is not a person that you can feel sorry for or that you can let up on. Mira says, I'm confused. Please tell me what you're confused about so that we can, you know what I'm saying, break up this confusion. Tell me what you're confused about, and I will attempt to explain it. I thought the judge said she couldn't file for bankruptcy. So, okay, so let's break this down. This whole, can you file, can you not file? So, you can file for bankruptcy. She could file, anybody can file for bankruptcy. It is, will it be dischargeable? Will it be approved? Will it be accepted? Is the question. Anybody can file for bankruptcy. So what we're trying to determine and what the courts are trying to determine, is it even dischargeable? And that's what Cardi is arguing. That's what her attorneys, they are arguing, that this lawsuit shouldn't even be included on the bankruptcy, because according to this code right here, they said in section 523A6 of the code, this provides for non-dischargeability of any debt for willful and malicious injury by the debtor to another party. So that basically means if you have been found to have done something that is willful and malicious to a party that, and you were found guilty and you got to pay, that is non-dischargeable. That is a debt that cannot be charged off on a bankruptcy. That is what I have been saying this whole time. That shouldn't even have been allowed to be filed for bankruptcy. So $220,000 doesn't even begin to scratch the ass of this debt. It don't even scratch the middle of it don't even take the toe jam out of the debt. It's a laughable amount. And I can't see why she would even think this would be. But like I said, stranger things have happened. I can't even say that the judge is going to turn it down. I can't even say the trustees are not going to allow it, because like I said, if you think about it, $3.8 million is a lot of money. They know that she's going to be owing this woman for the rest of her life, and she's not going to be able to pay it. They're not invested like we are. They don't care, what Tasha said about Cardi B. They're not in the audience. They're not on the blogs. They don't on social media to see how Tasha trolls Cardi. They don't care. So essentially, these courts, they're there, and these bankruptcies and all this is there to help people get out of debt. So they don't see that if they allow Tasha to get away with this, that she's going to continue her activity. We know that that's what she's going to do. We know she's going to take this as a win, and she's going to go on and laugh and ride off in the sunset, go get that money from Africa, pay that little, drag it out, drag the little 220,000 out when she could just pay it and give it to Cardi. She going to drag it out and drag it out over the whole 20 quarters. And going off and continue to do her content and make her money and still troll Cardi on the internet, saying that she's got STDs, that she's got herpes, that she cheated, that she did all these things. She's still going to insinuate that these things are true. We know that. Like I said, that's going to be a win for her. The winos are going to look at it like it's a win. She's going to look at it like it's a win. It's going to be a breather for her. She's going to take a sigh of relief. Now she's not going to feel like she's under any pressure. So I really hope that this doesn't go down that way. For Cardi's sake, I pray that it doesn't go that way. I pray that the courts that they do not have leniency on Tasha, and that the trustee, that they do not approve that bankruptcy. And if that is the law, if the 523A6 of the code provides that this type of lawsuit is non-dischargeable, then they need to take it off of there. They need to remove it from the bankruptcy. If that is truly the law, then it has no business being on that bankruptcy. That is what I would be fighting. If I was Cardi's attorneys, I would be fighting that through and through. Why is this even on the bankruptcy? Why is this even being reviewed? This is not even a question of that. Rule 523A6 says boom, boom, boom. Why is this even on the bankruptcy? Period. That's what I would be arguing. I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, having nothing before me, looking over nobody's. I wouldn't give a fuck about Sheck's income, nobody income. Why is this bankruptcy on this? Why is this lawsuit on this bankruptcy? It is non-dischargeable, period. The law says so. Are you making an exception because I'm Cardi B, because I am a millionaire and I'm a world-renowned famous person, and this blogger decided that she wanted to lie on me and make defamatory statements, and you guys aren't taking it serious? You're thinking that this was that it was the $3.8 million judgment was a little much? Well, it's a little much because we're not dealing with an average person. We're dealing with Tasha K. We're dealing with a narcissist here. We're dealing with a person that has no respect for the law, no respect for the courts. She was found liable. She owes me $3.8 million. I want my money. This lawsuit shouldn't even be on this bankruptcy. That's what I would be arguing. I would be sticking with that. I would be making the attorney stick with that. Because the fact that she came up in here with this $220,000 proposal shows that she still thinks this shit is a goddamn laughing matter. This isn't a laughing matter. This is serious. So, I think that the courts, if they approve this, it would be because they don't take this serious. They feel like, oh, she just made some statements. She's just doing what bloggers do. It really wasn't that serious. That's a lot of money for, a regular everyday person to pay. They probably will sympathize with that. And then what will you see? You will see them go ahead and allow this to be, still on the bankruptcy. They'll allow the plan, and then that wouldn't be fair, because it would be like if this was a regular everyday person and, a regular everyday case, and these numbers weren't involved and the celebrity status wasn't there, then you would have removed it. You would have removed it. Point blank, period. I think it's because it's Cardi B. She's a celebrity, and it's the amount that Tasha has to pay. And they're feeling sorry for it. They're feeling sorry for her, and, they're looking at it like that's really a lot of money, and she's going to have to be paying Cardi B for a long time. She's going to be paying for the rest of her life. So, I think that they would not do what they would normally do. That's just how I see it. You know what's so sad? Tasha had to send her son to Africa. Oh, I didn't know. Did she have to send her son to Africa? What did she have to send her son to Africa for? The government doesn't feel sorry for Black folks, period. They don't. Never. Cardi better fight, because Tasha K was dead ass wrong for her actions, period. Period. They better not. That is punitive money making example. Something smells fishy about this. I wonder if there is an underlying story. Well, my whole thing is, if this whole 523A6 code says that this type of malicious and willful injury is not dischargeable, and it is not, it shouldn't be on a bankruptcy, then it shouldn't be there. Why is it there? Why are they allowing this? It shouldn't be there, period. So we're going to continue to follow it. We got until October to see what they're going to do. And in the meantime, there's no collection on this debt. Tasha has the freedom to make as much money as she can right now, and, do all the content that she can, and put everything she want to put on her app. What is she putting content on the app that she says she didn't have? What about that? Did they even do anything about that? About this lying and this perjury that she's committing? Stating that she don't got an app, but we know she's got an app. We pulled it up. We can just put it right in. We see she's got an app. What did they do about that? Are they doing anything about that? Because Judge Ray Ray clearly said that she wasn't supposed to be moving money. She wasn't supposed to be doing any of that. What are you talking about? Girl, get out of here. Girl, go somewhere. This is the funniest statement to me. Who is angry? Where do you hear anger? This is funny to me. It's not your money. Damn, calm down. Cardi don't even like black women. Where do you hear anger? Where do you hear anger? You don't hear a lick of anger in my voice. We're talking, laughing, keying about the situation. We're talking about the situation and breaking it down. There's a lot of people that don't like black women. Hell, black women don't even like black women. So this statement that y'all make is dead, it's tired, and it's through. Black women don't even like black women. Y'all don't even like yourselves. Y'all don't even like each other. So this Cardi don't like black women, I'm tired of hearing that. Black women are the first women to come over here and troll me. Black women doxed me. Black women dox my children. A black woman had me locked up over YouTube. So this whole statement that she doesn't like black women don't even like black women. So try again, Debbie. Are you even black to be stating what black women like and don't like? That gets on my nerves when y'all come over here and make that statement. I've never heard Cardi B say she don't like black women. Black women don't like black women. Tasha K don't like black women. Black women call each other black bitches. So I'm lost. I'm confusion. Exactly. She don't like black women. The only time she like black women is when black women are subscribing to her channel and doing her bidding. Black women don't even like themselves and each other. So please, miss me with the bullshit. I'm not upset and mad about anything. And like you said, it's not my money. I could give a good and goddamn. But it's content and I'm going to talk about it because people want to know about it. Because we're trying to understand why it was so deep, why it went this long, why all you had to do was take the videos down. That's what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to understand where's the accountability from the winos. Because you don't like Cardi B, it's okay for her to have come out and say the things that she said against Cardi B because you don't like Cardi B. So it's all right for the behavior. So if this was a black woman that you like, would have been okay. It was wrong of Tasha K to make the statements that she made. They were lies. They were not true. They were fabricated. It was all for clicks and views. She had plenty of chances to remove the content and take it down. And she did not. She wasted everyone's time, everyone's money, because she wanted to prove a point to her winos. So that's why we all talk about it. That's why we all have been following the case. And that's why you see 107 people here at 11:30 at night wanting to find out the tea, because they like to find out why the fuck did this woman go this far and owe $3.8 million to a celebrity. That's why. They don't never want to hold Tasha K accountable. Oh, because why? Because you don't like Cardi B. Exactly. We talk about it because we're all baffled. We are trying to figure out, how the fuck did you get yourself involved in this shit when all you had to do was take the videos down? Period. Why was it that? And then okay, so that same thing can go for the Tasha K stands. When you say, well, why are you so upset? Why are you covering for Cardi B? Okay, well, why are you so upset at me and you're cloaking for Tasha K? You don't know me, another fellow black woman So why are you coming down on me when all I'm doing is doing my job and reporting on the case like I'm supposed to be? I'm doing my YouTube. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So why are you mad at me? See, y'all don't make sense. Y'all don't be making no sense. This is what the people want. Y'all want to hear about the mess. I just had a video and we talked about this earlier today. When we talk about content that has to do with, you know, uh the world and things of substance, none of y'all watch it. Y'all tune into the mess. Y'all want the tea. Y'all want the gossip. I'm here to make money. So I got to find the latest and the hottest subject matter to talk about so I can make my money. And I ain't making up no lies. Hey, Aaliyah. Oh, hi. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, miss me with that bullshit. Black women kill me with that. Oh, you a black woman. So just because you're black, I'm supposed to stand for the bullshit. Because Tasha's black, I'm supposed to stand for the fact that she lied on this woman, that she trolled Cardi B, and she lied for clicks and views. I'm supposed to stand for that because I'm black and Tasha K's black. Girl, bye. You know that shit don't make no sense. You know that don't make no sense your damn self. You knew it didn't make no sense when you fucking said it. Exactly. This is like the Super Bowl for the T sector, period. I mean, the mighty Tasha K sued by Cardi B. Shit, that's content. I know good and goddamn well we're going to talk about it. We're going to follow this thing to the end. I promised y'all that. We was going to ride this thing out till the wheels fall off. Tasha K is the gift that keeps on giving. You will never run out of content talking about this shit. Every time I fire up a live talking about Tasha K and Cardi B, I am guaranteed 1,000 views. I'm guaranteed at least $10. I'm going to get at least about $7 to $10 on a video. Okay. And that's going to add up and it's going to contribute to my little YouTube check. That's what we're all here for. That's what I understand about these people, right? Somebody's at my door. Let me get, I was expecting company anyway. Hold on, you guys. Let me let this person in. Hold on. Yeah, you guys, sorry about that. But I mean, they kill me with that whole thing. I mean, Courtney, so if they care so much for Tasha, why won't each of her subs donate at least $4? Well, y'all remember when the subs were trying to donate money, she turned it down and told them don't, the GoFundMe, she didn't approve of those, don't send her no money. So I wonder, will she change her tune now? But she didn't want to take money from her subscribers, so she said, and they were willing to open up a GoFundMe to try to help get this money up. You know what I'm saying? So this is a slap in the face to me. This $220,000, that's a slap in the face for Cardi B, like I said, because this at the end of the day would be a win for Tasha K. It would be a win for the winos. And this would be a slap in the face to Cardi B. This is not even half. This is not even a fourth. This is not even a, this is ridiculous. This is like a penny. Okay. This is like $2 to this $3.8 million. And it is a slap in the face. And it really is all that she can get up. It's all that she can muster up. Because, like I said, she's still got the other debt. She's got the other people that she's got to pay off. But she's got that money tucked away. And like someone else said yesterday, they believe she might have some other money tucked away somewhere. That could be a possibility as well. But I feel like they let her get away with things that they said she was not supposed to be doing. They let her get away with it. And I believe it is because it is Cardi B, because she has this $3.8 million judgment. And truth be told, they feel sorry for her. And I feel like they're helping her in a way, because I don't see any penalties and any consequences for moving money. I don't see any consequences for the injunction that she's clearly violating when she continues to talk about Cardi B and the 4 subjects that she's not supposed to be. She's not supposed to be talking about her and Offset. She's not supposed to be still insinuating that Cardi has herpes. She's not supposed to be doing any of that, and yet she still is. So I feel like because the $3.8 million was awarded to Cardi, and they look at her like she's already a celebrity, she don't need the money, and like, they're not taking it serious, like, oh, it was just she just made some comments, she's famous, that's what's gonna happen, she just get over it. They're not taking it serious, because that judge literally said that she was not supposed to be moving money, and she did. Right? And then when she reported that she only has $2,500 worth of clothes, and then the amount that she listed for her furniture. Come on. You are a family of 4. You really want us to believe that you only own $2,500 worth of clothes, and they just letting her get away with it? That's a bold-faced lie. Anybody know that you ain't got $2,500 worth of clothes for 4 people? She lied about how much she was paying for rent. So it just seems like she's getting away with things that usually you wouldn't get away with. And it is because they feel sorry for her that she has to pay $3.8 million, and they feel like Cardi B has money already. She's already a millionaire. Why would you don't need the money. But Cardi B wasn't the one that came up with that sum of money. It wasn't like she was asking for that sum of money. The jury awarded her that money. Right? So if this is what the jury awarded, it needs to be paid. I feel like $220,000 is not enough. It is not enough. And if they were to award it, it would be a win. And it would be a slap in the face for Cardi B. So I told you guys I was going to follow it. And if I got an update and got the real tea, because last night we left off not really sure what it was. We didn't know what the payments really were giving. So we found out it's $4,500, and then she wants to raise it up to $12,000 over the next quarters, and then she wants to raise it up then to 15,000, and then it's going to jump up to 60,000, and then when it's all said and done, it'll be a total of $220,000, $220,239.20. It's the 20 cents for me. 2 goddamn dimes. What we going to do with 2 dimes? 2 dimes, okay? 20 cents down to the 20 cent. How did you come up with that figure? From $3.8 million. How the hell did you come up with this figure and made sure you listed the 20 goddamn cents? Hilarious. Again, hilarious, making a mockery out of the goddamn situation. It is a trap. Who's to guarantee she will make that money in the future? Well, even if they leave it at the $3.8 million, she ain't going to make that money. either way, that's a lot of money for her to pay $3.8 million. But the 220,000, that's very comfortable for her. You know what I'm saying? The $4,500 every quarter, that's not even monthly. That's every 4 months. $4,500, she make that with one YouTube check. So you got that. She's got YouTube. She's got the apps. She's got the sponsorships. So she's making that money already in just 1 month. And she only want to give that every quarter. That's every 4 months. So that's comfortable for her. She's got the other debts that she'll be paying down. I mean, she still got to live. She still got to eat. She still got to kids to support and all of that. So like I said, I mean, I can't imagine those debtors, those creditors turning down her proposal. Cardi B, she's going to turn this down. She's not accepting that. But just because she votes no and turns it down doesn't mean that they will agree and allow her to turn it down. It's ultimately up to the goddamn courts. And I'm telling you, for some reason, it's feeling like they trying to help Tasha K. I just feel that, like, the trustees and the people in the bankruptcy court, I feel like they feel like it's a lot of money and they would want to try to help her. Like, oh, Cardi doesn't need the money, and oh, it wasn't even that serious. They shouldn't even allow $3.8 million. It just seems like they're gonna, try to help her out. Sephora, read my question. Okay, let's see. Do you think she can go to jail in exchange of not paying the full amount? No, because this is first off, it's a civil case, and I don't think that any jail time or any type of jail comes with it, because I don't believe it's a felony. I don't think it's like felony charges, and it's a civil matter. So I don't think that jail time is applicable in this case. Now, if it was the IRS or something like that, then absolutely. Right. Now the whole moving money, lying, and the government and all that, yeah. But as far as Cardi B is concerned, no, I don't think jail is not gonna come in play for the Cardi B situation. But as far as the government and the IRS, that's what I'm saying, Keita. She did lie. She lied about her finances. She lied about moving the money. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm like, why isn't anyone saying anything about her moving that money? Why isn't Judge Ray Ray, where is he at? I thought Ray Ray said she was not supposed to be moving that money. Ray Ray said that. And I don't hear any consequences. I don't hear nothing about that. So that's why I'm saying it just seems a little fishy to me. It seems like they trying to help her, like they're intentionally overlooking shit. Because where we at with that? It's the government she has to worry about. Yeah, it is the government that she has to worry about, but it seems like they're included in the bankruptcy as well. Right? So they also have to approve or deny whatever plan she's setting forth to pay their money back. So she's not clearly out of this. We still are waiting to see what they do in October. Whatever plan that she got for all of these creditors, they have to say yay or nay. And then, the trustees, they got to do their job. So we're anxiously awaiting to see what it is that they're going to do about this. Ray Ray need a letter with 500 signatures, T said. Okay, with 5,000 signatures. Well, Cardi is going to put major liens on her, so she's screwed. I mean, in any event, if they approve the 220,000, then Cardi is like ass out for the rest of the money. So I really hope that that does not happen. You know, I mean, I hope that she gets the lawsuit removed from the bankruptcy period. I hope that the courts say that she can't even file bankruptcy for Cardi's debt. We're still waiting to hear back about that. Are they going to allow that to stay on the bankruptcy? That is what I would be hounding on if I were the attorneys. I would be focused right there. Remove this shit from the bankruptcy. That's where I would be at. Remove this shit from the bankruptcy because according to Rule 526, 523A6, this is non-dischargeable. It does not belong on this bankruptcy. That's where I would be at. Because to me, it just seemed like the courts are trying to help Tasha. That's how it's looking to me. It's looking to me because y'all remember I told you in the beginning she was trying to paint Cardi to be this gang banger and this, you know, she's the rapper that she portrays herself, the image that she portrays herself in the songs, that's who she is. You know what I'm saying? She just this twerking, gyrating slut. She just wants you to think that she's a mother and that she's a wife. That ain't her at all. She busts them girls upside the head in the club. All of that. That's what she's trying to make the judge and make them think, right? And you know, Judge Rabbit was like, I don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that. None of that is admissible. But now on the back end, this is what y'all doing. Y'all are ignoring the fact that she moved money, that she's lying about her income. We gonna just sit here and act like we don't know this bitch is lying. Talking about she got goddamn pocketbooks and Coach bags and come on now. Since when you know people to list goddamn Coach bags and Louis Vuitton bags down for goddamn bankruptcy as income and assets? I mean, come on now. Got Coach bag. Them Coach bags probably ain't even been sent out to the cleaners. They probably been backed up in that goddamn closet, right in that same closet that she used to get in and scream and holler and do all that. Them Coach bags was probably sitting right on the floor in the corner. Talk about 2 Coach bags and Louis Vuitton bags. $2,500 worth of clothing. And I forgot how much she said her furniture was worth. That's all you own to your name. You ain't got no laptops around there. She ain't listing none of her equipment. None of the MacBooks, none of the cameras, the mics. She ain't listing none of that. You gonna list some goddamn Coach bags and Louis Vuitton bags. And no one is around there. I don't hear the judges. I don't hear nobody saying anything about, okay, well, ma'am, you're a blogger. You're an entertainer. Where's your equipment? So we need to even, we're still waiting to see everything that they combed through. Cardi and her team combed through Shaq's finances. We're still waiting to hear back. What did they find? What did they come up with after looking through that? There's a lot of lies being told. So we sit back waiting to see, are they going to overlook these lies? Are they going to pretend that they're not lies? Are the courts going to overlook it, or are they going to hold her accountable for these lies? A blind man can see that she lying. Exactly. She took a picture in front of the bank. And y'all know, because she can't keep her ass off social media, she's got to have everybody see what it is she's doing, because she has shit to prove to the winos. She's got to prove to them that she cares nothing about the verdict, nothing about what Ray Ray told her, nothing about Cardi B. She cares nothing about it. So that's why she's got to be constantly posting. She got to show her every move, because she wants to prove that the law don't apply to her. And if they allow what she's doing and they allow her actions, that's basically what it is they're saying, that the law does not apply to her. That's what they're saying, basically. You was an Africa girl. Did you see her? Did you see her? Was she running around on the streets of Africa, honey? Child, she had on the African garb. She had her hair wrapped up. I said, girl, you can get dressed and you can play the part, but you'll never be African, and them people will never accept you as one of them. So, do you think Cardi may sue her criminally for money laundering and embezzlement? I don't think that Cardi can sue her for money laundering and embezzlement. The government would have to do that. Cardi couldn't sue her for those type of things. Cardi is like a civilian, just like she's a civilian. So anything that Cardi would sue her for, it would be civil. Yeah, Cardi really couldn't do anything about, I mean, even if she's sitting back, her team and her, even if they got evidence and they know that what she's doing, they have, all they could do is submit that to the courts. What about the liquor or alcohol that she be drinking that costs money? This is what a ninth grade education gets you, child. She says no, but I was there when she was there putting that ghost in the bank. The state would have to charge her. Right. I know. I really hope so too. Maybe it's more to this. Hopefully everything goes in Cardi's favor. I really hope it does too, because like I said, if it doesn't, if they allow this, that's just a win for Tasha. This is easy. That's easy for her to pay off. She would be able to pay that off in her sleep. And then they're giving her that whole time period over the course of 20 quarters. That's nothing, because she damn near makes this in, her yearly income. So that would be nothing for her to pay off. And we all seen how much she stashed over there. So she could, you know what I'm saying? She could play with this. She could take money from there and pay that. Oh, let me just send a check every quarter. It wouldn't hurt her finances at all, because she's got this and then some. She got the 220,000 cash. Hey, non-fadable. So she wouldn't, it wouldn't bother her at all. That's why you see her lounging. She taking pictures by the pool. She in a, you know what I'm saying? She looking like she on vacation. She chilling because she got this bankruptcy going now. So now she can breathe a little bit. She feel like she got a little wiggle room. See, when Cardi was on that ass, Cardi was on her head. She was all on a goddamn, so she was trolling her. You know how she do. Every time something's going on behind the scenes, she's up here trolling Cardi B and she's going crazy. Every day she posting some shit. But see, once they went on ahead and she filed the bankruptcy and now things are going through the courts and going through the motions, now she feel like she can breathe. If she can pay that, why didn't she pay taxes in 3 years? Because people, that's the same thing with a lot of these entertainers and rappers. And why don't they pay their taxes? And people like her with this YouTube, they feel as though they can get away with it. Nobody's checking. Nobody's paying attention. She's filing, long as she's filing taxes through YouTube. She just wasn't filing taxes on her business. She wasn't reporting on her business, I suppose. But see, what YouTube does, when they give you, it's like you're your own individual. So it's not like they give you a payroll check and take taxes out. You're responsible for paying your own taxes. So what people do, they can, they pay it at the end of the year, or they can pay it quarterly, or however they set it up to pay it. But if they elect to do it at the end of the year, they got to do it when they file their taxes. And some people do not file it. And that's what it is that her and Sheck, they did not file their taxes. So that means she didn't file her taxes on her YouTube money. She didn't file taxes on her business. Because if she owes that much money, that's that YouTube income. That's the business. That's the business that she's in. That's the money that it was generating from YouTube. So that means she was not paying her taxes from YouTube income. Yeah. They said taxes. What about the taxes? What taxes? I don't know nothing about the taxes. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I just don't know nothing about the taxes. I just do the videos. I told her to leave Cardi B alone. Why are you talking to me for? Why are you talking to me? Why do you want my income? I don't know nothing. I don't pay taxes in my country. I just wanted a green card. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the green card. Exactly. All of it. Cash apps, Venmo, Stripe, Apple Pay, all of it. All of it. And you know, when you're doing YouTube, you're getting all of that. You're getting the cash apps, you're getting the super chats, you're getting all of that. PayPal. Shit, people might send you from time to time. They gonna do the Venmo. They might do the other. What is that other one that they do that goes straight to your bank account? Zelle. All of these things have to be reported. And you know, if you got income coming from all these different sources, your apps, Patreon, all these different sources, you might forget, oh, I forgot about that one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot to keep a track of. That's why you got to have an accountant. You got to have some type of other people helping run your business. She got other employees, but these people, what are they really doing behind the scenes? Chelsea and Jasmine, all these people, if they were really employees and doing books and doing all this, they would have discovered all this. They would have had taxes filed. They would have been doing all that. She come up on this stage and telling people that, talking, always shooting, trying to sound fancy. Oh, my tax accountant, my this account, my this person that's doing, my this lawyer, my entertainment, this, my studio, this, and none of that shit is true. None of it's true. Because if it was true, them taxes would have been taxing. Wouldn't have been no IRS people sitting up in there wanting to collect any money. It would have all been lined up in order. Everything would have been appropriate. And like I said before, they weren't getting paid off no goddamn Chelsea and her employees. They weren't getting paid off of with payroll checks. They probably was getting cash apped or cash or Zelle or payroll, PayPal. Hold on, you guys. Y'all know Evan don't play, honey. If it's somebody around, he's not tolerating it, okay? And there's nobody there. All it is probably neighbors going upstairs or somebody walking by the house. He doesn't want anyone around. I'm like, Evan, people could walk. Look, there you go again. Telling people what to do. Evan, there's nobody there, honey. There's nobody there, babe. He's not having it. He's not having it. There's nothing I could do about it. He's fixated on it. He's fixated on whatever it is that's going on at that door or on the side of the house. He's serious about it. She's thinking about suing Olga. She's suing Olga because she lost her case. How you gonna sue Olga because you lost your case? Olga did all she could do. That was all she had to work with. You didn't give her much to work with. If it was Olga, if it was another attorney, the outcome would have been the same. Sure, Olga and Sadir, they were not prepared. You know, the judge was constantly telling them to go back to law school. He was constantly having to help them. You know, are you sure you want to file this? You sure you want to do that? Of course, he could tell that they were, 1399 and that they were from Angie's List. Of course, he could tell all of that. He could tell all of that. But that doesn't have anything to do with the case. You would have lost that case regardless, no matter what attorney you had, because she did what they said she did. What Cardi B said and accused Tasha K of doing, it is what she did. So there's no way around it because she's guilty. She was guilty of doing what she was accused of doing. So there would have been no way around that. They were able to prove defamation no matter what goddamn lawyer it was. She said that Cardi B had herpes. She doesn't. She said Cardi B put a beer bottle up her private. It was not Cardi B. She said Cardi B cheated on Offset. She did not. She said Cardi B did cocaine. She had no way of knowing that she ever did anything like that because she was not there. Those are 4 elements that she was sued for, and that's what she was found liable for defamation. So there would have been no way that they can prove any of that at any given time with any lawyer. It wouldn't have mattered. So to sue Olga makes no sense to me. Now, what I will say Olga was wrong for, Olga knew that her ass wasn't capable of taking that case. She knew she was not qualified because she was a defense lawyer, criminal defense attorney. She knew that she was not capable of trying defamation. She knew that she was going to lose, but she heard the name Cardi B and she wanted to be a part of that. The publicity that it was going to give their law firm. Because you remember, her and Sadir, they are partners. That is their law firm. So this gave them publicity. I'm pretty sure this gave them more clients. It put them on the map a little bit. And it was good for business. So that's what was driving Olga. Now, Olga already did you a big one by not charging you for your appeal and not charging your ass when you lost your case. She didn't charge you the rest of what you owed her. So to come back then and sue her after you still owe her money, technically. So what would you be suing her for? She can't guarantee that you're going to win your case. That's the chance you're taking when you go to court. You had no business being sued in the first place. All you had to do was take the videos down. So that's where we're at, you guys, with this. Tasha K wants to pay $220,000, $4,500 over the first 4 quarters, which is going to total $18,000. Then she wants to step it up and increase it to $12,000 over the next 12 quarters. That's going to total $144,000. And then finally jump up to $15,000 per quarter, a $60,000 total for the last 4 quarters. $220,239.20 and 2 dimes. Okay. 2 dimes. So what do you guys think about that? Replay gang, please drop in the comments and let me know what you think about that. You guys, it's been great. That's all I got. As I said, October 23rd, we're going to find out if they approve this bankruptcy, what they're going to do about this. Are they going to allow her to just give Cardi B this $220,000? Like I said, even if Cardi rejects this, even if she says no, the courts can still say, yes, they approve the plan, and Cardi would just have to take it. So let's pray that it don't go that way, because that would be devastating. That would be a blow, a major blow, and a whole waste of time for Cardi B. It would be a waste of time. This woman, she spent 3 years of her life fighting this. It's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a whirlwind. She has business to take care of. She's been going to court, you know, and losing business and having to rework her schedule to be here for court dates. And this took a lot of time. 3 years. Emotional distress, having to go see a therapist because of this. So let's pray that she doesn't have to take this 220,000, because that would be a major blow and it would be a win for Tasha K. All right, you guys. So that's all I got tonight. Y'all be sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And you guys, pray for my moderator. It's Nikki, not Nikki. She has been going through some health challenges lately. So you guys, lift her up in prayer. All of my prayer warriors, I need you to send her all of your love. You guys, if if you're like friends with her on Instagram, shoot her a little DM or reach out and send your love, because she needs it right now. Okay, you guys? So like the video, share the video. Most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.